Yeah, what I'm going to talk about today on this video is the rivets on the Dinky toys. There was a lot of conversations about 7 years ago where I had big discussions about the Dinky toys and the rivets, and I looked them all up. And what I found to my amazement on an old video, Pathé News, is that they used to take these rivets and they'd have a machine like a drill and they bring it down. And what it actually did was run in and gnarled the end of the post, so it was cast, and then this machine would press it over into rivet on the plate. And I'll just show you this closer up so you can see what I mean. I am in a close-up. These two are Dinky, right? I resprayed this one, see, 2 colors, and this one 2 colors, more glossy. But they're 2 Dinkies, and over here I have another one that's been resprayed, kind of a matte color, but it is a Corgi as far as I remember. Yep, there you go, Corgi Ford console. Now you can see down here I've actually drilled to get them off. What you do is you do a little punch mark, and then you get a countersink drill and you just run it in the rivet till it just pops off the plate. Sometimes the plates nearly pop back on, like on this one. It's a really good job. You can see that. Now, what they used to do was, this was cast, and this post was extra long. Both these posts were extra long, so they were longer than this. And basically what happened was they had a machine, they popped this in it in a form, and the machine was like a drill, and you just press the arm and it would come down in here, and this thing would be, this drill thing would be turning, be a bit wider than that one, like this, be turning, and it used to spin at a pretty high rev and make that round shaped rivet. So you had 2 stems here, you put the plate on, and then you put down this machine that made it a kind of a round headed rivet with that countersink in the center. That's all it was. And here's another one, same thing. And see, the Corgi were doing the same. They were doing the same. You can see the post was never drilled, right? So basically it was cast and then it was pressed. So that's how they made the rivets. So, you know, to get your plates back on, you have to drill a smaller hole and stick some kind of a head in. I sometimes use little nails and then a little solder on top so they look like rivets. And that looks really nice. And you just epoxy them in and you leave them dry overnight. And they're solid. But anyways, there you go. That's what I found out. You know, you can do your own research if you want, but that's what I found out over time. And I saw the Pathé News clip, which is on the last video I did. And there you go. That's how the rivets were done.